perpetuate these cycles are so important. And, I think we're all just grappling as designers to actually figure out how to go about approaching some of these issues. And so I asked you, like, how do you choose one topic? How do you determine what to choose out of the pile of issues? How do you determine what you're going to focus your time on?
I think about the things that are can actually garner a win in my lifetime. I think about the other organizations or activists or organizers that are working on these same issues and my access to them. And I think about the access that we would have to the people who would need to change them. And I think that's a very realistic and pragmatic way of thinking about the issues that we want to tackle. And I also think about their relevancy to people in their lives. And I think there are things that can be, I think that as you're working on campaigns that you think that there will be some sort of outcome on, or you will see some wins going towards a broader issue, you can simultaneously work in coalition with other organizations on much larger issues. So working with national SSB and other organizations routinely work with other coalitions on a national level about climate change. But talking about how do we change the climate in the South Bronx as a campaign probably isn't very realistic. And you're probably not going to get a lot of input from the people in the community because, one, there probably is a large disconnect of people who understand climate change. I mean, I live in a community where 47% of the people do not have a high school diploma. I knew that I hear these statistics and I know that they exist, but then when I hear them, my mouth drops. And although I live in this community, I oftentimes feel I grapple with this feeling of sort of not fitting sometimes because I was bused into schools with, much more resources. And so I was exposed to all of these different things. But I routinely meet people who don't go outside of a 10-block radius. If it's not in the community, they will not go unless they're forced to. So you have to think about those types of things. Like I'm only one, I'm an organizer. If I don't have anyone to organize, I don't have a job. So for me to pick something that may be near and dear to my heart, but the community has informed me that it's not a priority for them, I'm faced with two options. Either try to find a way to make them understand that it's a priority, or to figure out what is to listen to them and see what the priority is and align myself and offer my resources to help them, step up and meet that challenge and try to overcome that obstacle. And usually I find that the latter is much more well received and just, much more successful.